There's always that one product that makes you stop scrolling. For me, it was Grovemade's Notepad. Beautiful, minimal, elegant. Then I saw the price, $130. So I closed the tab, stared at the ceiling, and thought, nope, I'm building this myself. But I'm not copying it. I want to make it better, more practical, more modular, and more useful for the way I actually work. So today, I'm designing and building my own premium A5 notepad system. Let's begin. It all started with me going down a rabbit hole, as one does at 2 a.m., and landing on the Grovemade website. If you don't know Grovemade, it's this beautiful Portland brand that makes wooden desk accessories. And their notepad kit? Stunning, like the kind of thing you look at and feel productive just by owning it. But then I saw the price, and I did the math, and I heard that little voice in my head that every maker knows, I can make that. The problem wasn't just the price though. The more I dug into it, the more I realized Grovemade's design, as beautiful as it is, doesn't actually fit how real people work. People online were pointing it out too. The paper? You can only use their refills. Because of the way the Grove holds it, no other paper fits. Congratulations, you are stuck forever. The pen and note organizer are always sitting on your desk, taking up space, creating clutter, which is the exact opposite of what a desk accessory should do. And if you need to take your notes to a meeting, the whole thing doesn't travel. So I sat down and I started designing. My rules were simple. 1. Minimal and clean on the desk. No clutter. 2. Use any paper I want. My paper, my choice.
My choice! My choice!
3. The pen needs a home, not just somewhere on the desk. And 4. This is the big one. Everything needs to live in one place, like a Swiss Army knife. I started with modeling the paper tray. Instead of a big Grove across the top wasting real estate, I went with 2 small punch hole pins on the corners. Clean, minimal, and the paper sits perfectly. And to finish it off, I designed these tiny magnetic caps that snap right over the pin tips to lock the paper in place. Subtle, satisfying, and honestly looked really clean. Then the pen. Every time you lose your pen during a meeting, a part of you dies inside. So I designed a pen tray right at the top of the paper tray, which will be lined with dark gray felt so it doesn't scratch and gives that soft premium feel when you slide the pen in. And then I thought, what about those reference notes? To-do lists, the sketch you want to look at while you work? I added a small Grove behind the pen tray so you can prop 2 notes upright, right there, in front of you, no extra stand needed. After printing all the parts, I added the felt to the pen tray and glued a 2mm cork base underneath. Because cork grips, because cork is quiet, because cork makes everything feel more premium. Honestly, cork is underrated. And with that, I thought I was done. First prototype test and immediately problems. 1. The magnetic caps. Every time I needed a fresh sheet, I had to stop, remove both caps, find somewhere to put them, and they're tiny. And I'm already losing them like car keys on a Monday morning. 2. The paper support. The paper needed something behind it to stay upright. I needed an arm, something minimal that holds the paper in place while you're writing or referencing it. 3. The pen tray and the note holder Grove are just sitting there, in your face, the whole time. Even when you're deep in your next task and you don't need them anymore, they're still there, staring at you, taking up space. The whole point of this build was 0 friction, and here I am, 3 problems deep, drowning in friction. So I went back and started refining. The magnetic caps? Gone. I replaced them with simple rounded pin tips, clean, permanent, no loose parts. Then the paper support, because the paper still needed something behind it to stay upright. So I designed a small arm with tiny magnets. Minimal, folds flat when not needed, and holds the paper perfectly upright when you need it. I added mini magnets to lock it in place. Looked great in my design and I felt smart.
You smart. You very smart.
And for the pen tray and note holder, instead of having them always attached and always in your face, why not make them a separate piece that connects only when you need it? Detach when your head's down working. Attach when you need to write. And to connect them, strong magnets. Because magnets make everything feel magical. I printed everything, assembled it, tested it, and I was close. So close. But not there yet. The magnets holding the two pieces together? Yes, strong enough, but my OCD kicked in immediately. They weren't aligning perfectly, just slightly off every time. And as for the mini magnets on the support arm, turns out they're designed for miniature figures and jewelry boxes. Not strong enough to hold the weight of A5 paper. Way too weak.
Well, back to my drawing board.
The STL files and everything you need to build this are in the description below. Go grab them. And this notepad? It's only half the story. In the next video I'm going to complete this whole system with a custom 3D printed notebook that I designed from scratch. And trust me, that build is something else. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. Your support genuinely helps me more than you think. Okay, this is where it gets good. 2 changes. That's all it took. First, the alignment. I added male and female connection points to both pieces, so they can slot together perfectly every single time. Second, the support arms. I scrapped the mini magnets, went with a proper hinge instead, brass heat inserts and a screw. With these changes, let's build it. Step 1. Print all your parts. I chose standard PLA, black filament. Step 2. Insert your magnets into their pockets and glue them in place. Step 3. Glue your 2mm cork sheet to the base of both the paper tray and the pen holder. And of course, trim the edges clean. Step 4. Cut your felt sheet and glue it into the pen holder channel. Step 5. Melt your brass inserts into the armholes using your soldering iron. Step 6. Attach the screws through the arms. Tighten just enough to add friction so they hold their position. And last but not least, load your paper. Choose whatever paper you like. Punch the holes using either the standard punch or a single corner punch like mine. Both versions are in the STL files below. And to really give it that premium finish, round the corners. That one detail makes all the difference. This is the notepad I wanted. Any paper I like. Cork base, felt-lined pen tray, note display groove. 2 pieces that connect magnetically and mechanically. Arms that actually hold. Everything Grove made, designed around, solved. For the price of filament, cork, felt, brass inserts, and a few screws. I think I actually did it this time. This started with me admiring someone else's design and thinking I could do better. And honestly, I think we did. Not because Grove Made doesn't make beautiful things, they do, but because beautiful alone isn't enough. It has to actually work for how you work, and that's the whole point of making your own stuff. The STL files are in the description, template, parts list, everything you need is down there. Build it, customize it, make it yours, and seriously, subscribe. The notebook video is going to be worth it.